What is up, guys? A lot of you guys probably would have seen the video I did earlier on. So this morning I did a video and I was talking about Haiti Price. So obviously she's just gotten another dog to add to the litter that she's already got. Well, to be honest, whenever I hear that Haiti Price has gotten a new pet of some sort, I always fear the worst. Because with Haiti Price, genuinely is how irresponsible she is. Obviously, people have started petitions for Haiti Price to be banned from owning any more animals. And to be honest, I don't disagree, but the fact that people have started these petitions, I think, there's nothing really bad about the fact that people started these petitions at all. I think, I don't blame people for doing that because obviously you gotta look at the facts, and I was talking about this earlier on. You look at Haiti Price, she's had 8 animals that have died in various accidents whilst under her care and supervision. And I think that really, when you look at that, I think that really does prove a point to me about the fact that she should not be allowed to own any more animals. She should be banned. She should never be, as far as I'm concerned, she should never be allowed to own any more animals ever again. The fact that people like her are still allowed to own animals is actually, it really pisses me off, and it really angers me. She's the most irresponsible person going. I don't know if I'm being too unfair or I'm being too critical, but some of you guys might think I am. And I assure you I'm not trying to be harsh. I know I'll probably get a lot of Haiti Price Meta fans coming after me for saying that she's so irresponsible, so careless, but what else are people supposed to say? The woman is very, very irresponsible, and she has proven that big time. I don't think that it's wrong to say that she's irresponsible, because she really, really is. And as a lot of people say, it's wrong to say that, to say that Haiti Price is irresponsible, but I don't think it is. At the end of the day, I think she has shown that she is very irresponsible. As I said earlier, I do feel sorry for her. It's like, obviously, she don't deserve. Haiti Price isn't someone who deserves all herself and mother. At the end of the day, there are plenty of people out there who do deserve to call themselves parents, but as far as I'm concerned, Haiti Price isn't one of them. She don't deserve to call herself a mother. I'm sorry, but she doesn't. She's the biggest bitch I've ever seen on the internet. The most irresponsible woman I've ever seen. I mean, it's hard not to be critical of someone like Haiti Price. Like, I can't understand how people even sympathise with a woman or have any respect for the woman. She's a bloody nightmare. And the fact that she's still being allowed to own pets and to own animals after she's had 8 animals who have died in various accidents whilst in her care and under her supervision. It's just fucking ridiculous. People like her should be banned from owning animals for good. She's she's completely and utterly irresponsible. And I'm not going to apologise for saying that, as it needed saying at the end of the day. I don't feel wrong for saying that Haiti Price shouldn't be allowed to own animals ever again. I don't think anybody's wrong for saying that she should be banned from owning animals, as to coin a phrase she blooming well should be. And there's no denying that. As I said, I don't think people are wrong for the fact that they've started up petitions and things like that, because I think people have done the right thing there by by starting these petitions and things like that, because at the end of the day, the people know how irresponsible Haiti Price is, and I think everyone's I don't get how the fact that 8 animals have died whilst in her hair under her supervision, is it doesn't actually prove a point, because I feel like that fact alone really does prove a point about why she shouldn't be allowed to own any more animals. That's what you've really got to look at. It's the fact that so many animals that she's had, have died in various accidents whilst under her supervision, whilst in her hair and under her supervision. If that doesn't prove a point, then I don't know what does. I mean, obviously, I don't think anyone is trying to blame Hayley Price for any of these incidents or saying that they were her fault, but, you've still got to think, you still got to look at the fact that, that 8 animals have died whilst in her hair, whilst under her supervision, in various accidents. And, I mean, as I said earlier, obviously the incident happened with Rolo the other year. I sympathised with Princess because, I know that she was besotted with Rolo, like she would, you see how much she loved Rolo, and I mean, obviously, but it was hard to sympathise with Haiti. I was like, when I was thinking, it's another animal that's died whilst under her hair and supervision. Like, how many more animals is that going to happen? I think it's the fact that so many animals have died in various accidents under her hair and supervision that always makes me very worried and very concerned when I hear that she's actually gotten another animal, like another pet of some sort, because if you're always, like with Hayley Price, you're always fearful that something, is going to happen. I mean, obviously nobody likes to think that anything bad is going to happen. I certainly don't like to think that anything bad will happen, but when it comes to people like Hayley Price, for example, you can't help but fear that, because she is so irresponsible, and you've got to look at the fact that 8 animals that she's had have died obviously in various accidents under her hair, or in her hair under her supervision. Like, I feel like there's a lot of people say, oh well, there's not enough evidence to suggest that she should be banned from owning pets, she shouldn't be allowed to own any more pets, but I feel like there is a lot of evidence out there, or there is enough evidence out there to say that. I don't feel like people are really being unfair for starting these petitions and for saying that Hayley Price shouldn't be allowed to own any more pets, because she shouldn't be allowed to own any more pets. She's not at the end of the day, she's just not responsible enough. All she's really proven to people is just how irresponsible she can really be. I certainly wouldn't say that Hayley Price was a responsible parent. She doesn't come across like that. No, she doesn't come across as a responsible parent. Well, she ain't a great parent, that's for sure. I'm not trying to diss her parenting or, whatever. I don't do things like that. I don't disrespect people's parenting, but, she's just more like, she's the biggest moron I've ever seen. Like, I don't think I ever really hated anyone more than I do Hayley Price. She's the woman is an absolute nightmare, to be honest, and as I said, I am in full agreement with these people that are saying that Hayley Price shouldn't be allowed to own any more pets. I'm fully in agreement with the fact that people started these petitions to get her banned from owning any more pets. Good on those people that started those petitions, and I hope that a lot of people sign them. I would probably sign those petitions 100 times, to be honest. I happily sign those petitions 100 times if it meant that she actually got banned from owning pets. It's wrong that people like her are allowed to actually continue owning pets. She shouldn't be allowed to continue owning pets, in my honest opinion. And I know there's a lot of people out there who will have that same opinion, that Hayley Price is not someone who should be allowed to own any more pets. You know, I don't think. Well, I don't know why anyone would disagree with that. You know, I think there would be a lot of people that would be in agreement with a lot of what I've said. With relations to Hayley Price and her being allowed to own pets, I don't think anybody would say it's harsh, that it's too harsh or too horrible to say she shouldn't be allowed to own any more pets. But that's the kind of phrase, she shouldn't be allowed to own any more pets. And people are not being run on that. People are saying things how they are. You know, it has to be said. I really don't know what else to say. So I hope you enjoyed this short little video, and I'll see you for another one soon. Bye bye.